Hey everybody. It's been a minute since I did this. My first YouTube video I did was just introducing myself and stuff like that, hoping to bring more content and stuff like that. But we're gonna talk about the whole Chris Sails versus DDG thing and how how it's being portrayed. Well, not being portrayed, but how people feel about it. Now, I don't have a problem with Chris Sails doing a smash or pass. There's no problem. There's nothing wrong with doing a smash or pass. But it's how you act, and it's how he acted in that video. To me, that is very disrespectful. You ain't got to be all extra in the camera talking about something. I'm gonna have to put that thing to work, and I'm gonna have to. She can get it, and all this stuff. And then you got your little brother in the video. He's young. He don't even know what sex is or shit. He shouldn't even know what sex is. Probably haven't even hit puberty yet. But you in the video with him, and he's saying y'all saying tag team and all this stuff, disrespecting a woman. You don't know her. You don't know where she came from. Nothing like that. But you are just being extra with it. I felt like if Chris Sails just did a regular smash or pass and said, Kennedy Simone, would you smash or pass? I'm going to have to smash. No disrespect to DDG, but I'm going to have to smash. You know what I mean? As simple as that, it would be no problem. But you went above and beyond to disrespect DDG. And as a man, he not only has the right, but as a man, he has to be able to defend his woman. I'm not going to let someone just talk shit about my girl or let someone be extra on camera talking about something. I'm going to have to put that thing to work and tag team and all that stuff because you're disrespecting my woman now. Now, I'll have a problem with that. So DDG said what he said online on social media. Chris Sails come back with a video in response to that with his cousins talking about some, I'll beat your ass, little nigga. You're a soft nigga and all this stuff. I'm like, that's how you know where his mindset is. That's what you know when a man like that, he's not a man. Chris Sails is not a man to me. He's a little boy, and when you're a boy and you haven't matured yet into a man, because a man is never going to put himself in a position to fail. A man is not going to sit there and just be extra. And a man is going to apologize when he has done something wrong. Chris Sails has yet to understand that and has yet to learn that. Or whatever. Also, for me, I fuck heavy with Queen and Clarence. I love Clarence NYC because he puts out positive videos. I don't think the nigga's boring. Because because his life is better compared to my life. I'm from Jersey, so I'm in the hood, 247, North Brick City, New Jersey, in the hood, 247, when niggas keep getting shot and killed and all this shit. So it has nothing to do with it, but his life is better compared to mine. And the fact that he speaks positive and he supports Queen, that ain't his girl. You know what I mean? And if they are together, kudos to them, But I just think, to me, they're on a friendship level. Because at the end of the day, in a relationship, it's levels to this. It's levels to being in a relationship with someone. The foundation of any relationship is a friendship. You build your friendship off of that. If you start out as being friends and your relationship gets strong on that, and then you get in a relationship with someone, then that means, guess what? You can go through ups and downs, and that person's going to stick around, and that person's going to stand beside you through anything. And that's what Chris Sails has not understand, and learning. Instead of just putting your pride aside and just saying, yeah, I'm hurt that you moved on. I feel this type of way. I want to make my marriage work or whatever. But yet you in the videos you saying you and Queen are never getting back together, that that you don't want her. But in your whole album is based off of your relationship with Queen. And I get it. You know, Chris Brown did the whole Heartbreak on the Full Moon and different songs that had basically talking about his relationship with Karrueche and Rihanna. You know what I mean? So people's experiences make people's albums. You know, when you deal with the experience like that, the heartbreak and stuff like that, you can make it into music, and that's how you get relief, and that's how you heal sometimes. But with Chris Sails, like, and I'm not even gonna lie, his album's dope, but you're probably not gonna make money off of it because you're always in some drama, man. And at some point, you kind of gotta be a grown man and just say, "Look, I'm not in for the drama. I don't want the drama. I'm just not gonna say nothing about that or whatever." As a man, if my ex can acknowledge my current girl by name and vice versa, then that's how you know you over somebody. That's how you know you moved on and you moving forward. You're in a kid mindset where you're not going to address the nigga's name. You're not even going to address Queen's name. You're not going to say, "Oh, Queen." You're going to say, "Oh, my ex." Like that's your girlfriend when you were married to this woman. Marriage is a strong union between two people that really love each other. If you don't love a person and you just getting married because that person got pregnant, then that's not a real marriage to me. You know what I mean? That's not a real marriage. That means you're only doing it for the child when you're clearly unhappy. So my thing is, if y'all were dating and she got pregnant, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We don't have to follow suit and just get married, especially if we don't even know each other that well. You know what I mean? I think that's what it was that they got married too young. They got married too young and they could not deal with all of the pressures of being in the public eye. One thing about celebrities is they are human beings just like us. They bleed the same way. They cry the same way. Tears flow the same way. You feel me? So, so these celebrities out here are just humans, you know what I mean? And they have feelings just like anybody else. You know, do they want their business in the public eye? No. Nobody wants their business to be put on blast in the public by millions and billions of people seeing it and reading it on the blogs and on the internet, on social media, on the news, none of that. But that's the lifestyle that comes with, that's the thing that comes with fame. When you become famous, you have to accept it and deal with it accordingly of what, you have to deal with what comes along with that. And that means, you're going to have paparazzi taking pictures of you. You're going to have thousands of fans screaming and wanting to take pictures with you with all that stuff. And you got to learn how to deal with that and learn how to move with that accordingly. But what I get from Chris Sails is that he's hurt, and rightly should be hurt. His marriage didn't work out. I still think that he cared about her a lot, but he's not gonna put that out there on social media or YouTube. He's gonna make it seem like he don't care about her, that he don't want to be with her and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, when you go to sleep, when you cut the light off and you go to sleep and you by yourself in your bed and in the bed that you share with her, memories, you know what I mean? In that house, memories going to always come up. You're going to always think about, damn, remember the times where we were just all together and it was good? So I just think as a man, he has to own up to his responsibilities, publicly apologize to Queen, of course, and which he did numerous of times. So I don't, I think he genuinely wants to see her happy and everything like that. But at the same time, he wished that he could be in Clarence's spot. He wished that it was him. You know, he wished that, because Queen is getting successful. You know, if nobody's seeing her YouTube stuff, and like Medicine is doing brilliant, like that, she just took that experience and put it into a song that was so beautifully written and made to show everyone, like, this is what I was going through. You know, and she might have maybe one other song that deals with that, but all her other songs, I feel like, are going to be songs that everybody could feel with, everybody could vibe with. When you're a relatable person, and you make a song that is relatable to people, they're gonna automatically like you. They're gonna want to hear more from you because you relate. You know, this is experience. This is a song that I'm giving y'all for this experience of what I went through. You know, so, but to me, Queen is doing phenomenal. She's killing it. And once it goes on, I haven't heard Medicine on the radio station over here in Jersey, but once it comes on the radio station, it's raps. I mean, she already got signed to Capitol Records, and like I said, to me, I look at Queen as an inspiration. Because with me, when it came to me in my marriage, I dealt with some of the same stuff, but it's different when it's the same when you're in a same-sex relationship with a woman. So my marriage wasn't what it was. I tried to fight for my marriage. I tried to love my wife with all my heart and everything, spoiling her, doing what needed to be done. But at the end, you had me out here looking crazy. You had me thinking that you ain't want to be with me. So we divorced because at the time I was in the military, and I told her I did not want to be married to you going back home. I want a divorce. Got the divorce. I came back home to Jersey from serving the military, the Navy, for 6.5 years. And I met someone new. And then that's when she wanted, she wanted money, she wanted this, she wanted that. So, like, it just shows you what people really are. You know what I mean? Like, with Queen, I just support her 110%. And I hope she do good and great things. You know what I mean? I support Clarence too, because he's a real nigga. He's not like these niggas out here in the streets. He's a real nigga. He's gonna be honest with you, and he gonna ride for you. Like, he ain't gotta be at her meetings. He ain't gotta go to none of her radio interviews. He ain't gotta be on the road with her. But he does that out of choice. He does that because he wants to do that. Because he cares. You care about somebody, you go above and beyond of what you're supposed to do for that person. And at the end of the day, that's what it is, you know. But y'all gonna be hearing some more stuff from me. I just wanted to talk about it because it's the topic of discussion on YouTube. The whole Chris Sails versus DDG thing, and I just wanted people to know how I felt about it. I feel like, he was wrong. As a man, you have to be grown enough to say, look, I was wrong for doing that and putting my family in that situation and putting my little brother in that situation. Like, because that's not how you're supposed to teach a young man to be a man, by disrespecting women and saying that you're going to tag team and all this stuff. That's not how our young men are supposed to grow up to be men. You know what I mean? Like, I want my nephew to be a man. I want him to respect women and to know right from wrong. What to say and what not to say. What to do and what not to do. If a woman says stop, that means stop. You know what I mean? If a woman consent, that means she consented. But if a woman is drunk and she can't consent, don't do nothing with her. Take her home, make sure she's okay, go home and check up on her the next day. That's what real men do, But stay tuned. I'm gonna have some more videos coming out soon. And I just want people to start looking at me and to know my face and to know that I have opinions, and I'm trying to speak facts. I'm trying to speak the real facts. I'm not trying to throw out opinions, and then when you get backlash, then you don't want to own up to your mistakes. As a person, you have to. If you said something that you shouldn't have said in your video, let me clarify. Let me apologize. I didn't mean that. You know what I mean? So that's all I have to say. Deuces.